Okay, hi everybody. Oh, look who it is. No bueno. I use no bueno. It's Thursday. It's Kaisen time. Fortunately, a boy. So, this was episode 10. Jujutsu Kaisen, season 2, episode 10. Pandemonium. Now, we find a lot of interesting things based upon what this whole sealing thing is going to entail. Basically, gojo being sealed is a bad thing. Like, really bad. Because they're stating that all of the other curses and all of the other, curses in the general aspect of Japan would come out of the woodwork and attack everyone. That's how important gojo. So we basically leave off where we left off last week. He's trapped Gojo and what have you, and he doesn't want to deal with anything else, and the fake ghetto basically seals him. Now, basically, what happens is he gets sealed into this box. Kind of reminds me of, I don't want to say, Hellraiser. That's what it feels like to me. He's trapped in this box, yet he's trapped in there, and the moment they try to move him, the box just wham slams into the freaking ground at the subway station. And Ghetto realizes, even now, even when he's trapped in the prison that he's in. So that's what we find out. But we also find out something else. Mekumaru, he's dead. But he left a part of his consciousness in these devices. I guess you can call it that. Devices, yeah. These different parts of him that are scattered around. One is in Yuji's ear. There's another one we're shown in the subway station, where he finds out, he sees what's going on. So, the plan originally was that Mei was telling Yuji, we're not going to do that, blah, blah, blah. But Maru is basically telling them, listen, Gojo is sealed. This is big. This is a big deal. You guys need to act. So, what ends up happening, Mei has a distraction with these two curse users that are coming after them. Yuji runs the hell out of there, and he gets to like the very top. We see him going through the veil, one of the veils, and we see him killing a bunch of, disfigured humans. He goes at the very top of this building. And he screams Nanamin's name. I was like, of course, Nanamin hears him. And here's what he says, which is that Gojo has been sealed. Now, Nanamin is with Megumi, and this other guy who, he's like a guy. Just hangs around with Nanamin all the time. So, that group meets up eventually. They meet up, and they basically, Maru explains to Megumi, and to Nanamin of what really went down. One of the, by the way, I just want to bring this up. One of the Jujutsu sorcerers is played by her old friend from Fate Stay Night. The same guy who did Kodamine. I was like, yeah, that's hot. That's shit. But anyway, that happens. And we get to see the cursed sorcerers. We see a division. The Jogo guy, the volcano guy, he doesn't want anyone killing Yuji. Because he still feels like they can get Sukuna on their side. But Mahito and this other dude, the guy with the blood, I think, wants to kill Yuji. So, and you know, it seems like the plan was weird for them. I think what it was with Geto and this group is originally they wanted to get Yuji, attack him, and get Sukuna on their side. But when that plan failed, they realized, okay, you know, the other plan was to steal Gojo. So Yuji really, he was a part of their plan, but now it's off the table. We also see when they leave, because there's a competition now apparently with Mahito, the guy who does the blood, and Jogo. They leave, and Geto's by himself with this box, his prison. Two of the girls who were in support of Suguru, Geto, show up and tell him, "Get rid of. We did what you told us to do. Now leave our master's body." And he tells him to shove off. And she said, they tell him as they're leaving, "You're going to regret this." After that scene, that basically what happens there. This episode was really just a lot about exposition, a lot of things happening, a lot of talking, a lot of what is being explained. As I said before, Gojo being sealed is a big deal, and we see it towards the end of the episode. 3 individuals are in a building or something, and I think they're curses. I think they're cursed spirits, and they're attempting now to do what they want. Because as they stated before, from not Nanami, but his assistant, that guy just was with Yuji and Megumi. He states that all these cursed spirits now are going to come out of the woodwork and try to kill all the sorcerers. Because Gojo has been sealed. Which is mind-blowing. This guy is so OP. He's keeping cursed spirits away from everyone else just from him being there. That's crazy. But that's basically the whole plan. And then you see Yuji and Megumi and this guy, they're on their way to go get, to try to break through the veil so the sorcerers can go in there. Now, I'm pretty sure Yuji is probably going to fight Mahito. I don't know when, but he probably will. But this episode, I would say 9 out of 10. I like the animation style, still looking good. I can see this going in a very weird sense, And mind you, remember I told you, the Gojo guy, what's his again? Gojo, it's Jogo Volcano. He was going if he finds Yuji, what he's going to do is he's going to give Yuji all of the Sukuna fingers, basically force feed them. And try to get Sukuna out. So that's basically the plan. You got this plan with the villains trying to race to Yuji. You got Yuji and Megumi trying to get Gojo. This is gonna be a bloodbath. In the greatest sense of everything. But I think next week we're gonna get some interesting fights. I think Yuji's gonna be fighting. I think we get Mari with Nobara. I think they get sprung into action because they go through the veil too. So they're going to be fighting, I think, those people we saw towards the end of this episode. So that should be interesting too. But overall, like I said, 9 out of 10. Dirty. Oh man, Jojo. I heard something, but listen, I'm not saying anything about this arc. But I heard some pretty crazy shit goes down with Gojo in the manga, and it's not good. Who knows? In Bankai 922, Gojo is sealed, yet he can't move the prison. He just gravity shit that shit down packed. Oh! You don't mess with Gojo. This guy, even when he's in prison, he's still fucking your shit up. I'll see you guys later. Peace.